more. I didn't want my sons or my wife to have to deal with it. But my wife was under the influence of Dowell behind my back. So she started telling him stuff that we were talking about. And I didn't know how else to deal with it. I didn't know how else to deal with it. But we made jokes about it. We made fun of it. We not jokes about it, but we would try to make humor out of the things he would do. How he would bash people, or how he'd get way more, and just the unfairness that he does, the favoritism. It's, if you're not a Dowell lover, you get treated like crap, like shit, straight shit. If you don't kiss his butt, you get treated like crap. And that's the honest truth. I'm not here to lie. I don't have anything to gain by any of this. Like I said, I don't talk to Pastor Rufus. I don't talk to nobody. I seen this message of Pastor Rufus and what happened to him. And everything came back to me how I was treated.
Shalom. First off, I want to start off by saying all praises, honor, and glory is due to Yahweh by Shimei Shai, by Shema Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and mercy to the whole for light preaching this word and truth and sincerity on the brother Tazabah of the Great Millstone, Arizona camp. Lord will, with another video to edify. And man, it's all right. I was queued up by this video by the elder Karatazar in Vegas. Right, I still had to watch his video. I had to go and see what it was before I even got into it. But this nigga Pastor Dowell is a fucking demon, bro. He sound like, you know.
The number one mistake I was making when getting bath essentials, not getting them from Care Aloha. Here's why. Imagine.
And everything came back
to me. He sound like the worst part of certain dudes that we've had to deal in our personal camp. On 10. Right? On 10, man. Unchecked. And really, I gotta say it like this. You, Jake, it's your fault. It's your fault you get put in that position, because instead of you following the scriptures, instead of you reading the scriptures and going through that straight gate, those feelings of loneliness, that having to buckle down and get it for yourself in the word, you look towards other men to have it for you. So you pick your teachers instead of letting the Spirit of the Lord and seeing who the Lord is dealing with, how prophecy and scriptures are being broken down to let you know, okay, well, hey, these men got the Spirit over here, these men don't. But Jake want to pick their teacher, so this is what you run into. But I'm going to get some scriptures, because when you watch this video, this dude looks sincere. I mean, if he Jake, I don't know his background and shit, but if he Jake, and this is how that nigga Dowell, he should be down here somewhere, man. I know there's if this nigga Dowell, right there on the left, is moving exactly how he said, which I don't deny it. I don't have any reason not to believe it, bro. You know, the scriptures talk about the shepherds that scattered the flock. This is Jeremiah 23:1. It says, woe be to the pastors, Pastor Dowell, right, that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, say Yahweh. The Lord said, woe, meaning destruction. Therefore, thus say Yahweh, power of Israel, against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doing, say Yahweh. And that's what's going to happen. For those out there that's using this office, using the confidence that Israel has in men that could go into these scriptures, and you know, Pastor Dowell, he don't really go into shit. But for Jake coming out of the world, right, even the wicked of our people, them going to the scriptures, man, that's deep what they're doing. So it provides some mysticism. It provides an ooh and an ah, and there's men that'll use that ooh and ah in a wicked way to sit here and get whatever they want. And this dude was detailing, when you watch the video, bro, this dude was detailing how he was sitting there working on their property and only getting $100 a month for a family of 4. And then you just heard him detail how uh uh detail how Pastor Dowell would being his woman's there when the scriptures tell you sit not at all with another man's wife. Right? This is why at GMS the women are separated from the labor, right? You gotta you women, man, your salvation is connected to your righteousness, and your righteousness is directly connected, pursuing back to Proverbs the 31st chapter, to how you serve your house and your husband. That is where your righteousness is directly connected. But you get into these other groups, these women believe they're in a position to where they can do these things and shit go awry. But hey, you niggas that abuse the sheep, that misuse and try to conflate the scriptures to fit your narrative so you can get what you want. The Lord see that shit, man. The Lord see all that shit, and you got a record in heaven with the Lord, and he gonna call you to the books. This is Ezekiel 34:2. Son of man, prophesy against the shepherds of Israel. Prophesy and say unto them, thus say Yahweh power unto the shepherds. Woe be unto the shepherds of Israel that do feed themselves. Should not the shepherd feed the flocks? And he was sitting there telling the dude detail how we would Dowell would sit here and say, all things common, but you got a family of 4 getting what do you call it? Get $100 a month, right? And all they're doing is feeding them throughout the week, but I guess on Fridays or Saturdays, whatever the fuck the day it is, you know, their little food hall wasn't open, so you got to fucking feed a family of 4 with $100 a month. That's before you buy toiletries and all that shit, clothes that you need. But this is how these other pastors get down. All right, you feed yourselves. It says, ye eat the fat and ye clothe you with wool. And I've never seen, in the videos that I've seen in Pastor Dow, I've never seen this nigga looking dusty. But when you look at, let me go back to it.
All right, what we're doing. I'd like to send a shout out to Elder Doug. Thank him for his.
Now, when you look at how these men are dressed compared to Dowell, he got the Under Armour, dry fit tee and shit. He got the fresh haircut. Look at these niggas. And I mean, that's an Edomite right there to the right. That's gotta be an Edomite, man. They let Esau into their congregations and shit. But just a full-on appearance compared to everybody else in his congregation, bro. It's different. He feeding off of them. He clothing himself in wool and all the good shit. You kill them that are fed, but ye feed not the flock. The disease have you not strengthened, neither have ye healed that which was sick, neither have ye bound up that which was broken, neither have ye brought again that which was driven away, neither have ye sought that which was lost, but with force and with cruelty have you ruled them. And this dude was detailing, right, the cruelty that he ruled that congregation with. It says, and they were scattered because there is no shepherd, and because meat and became meat to all the beasts of the field when they were scattered. You see? And that's what happens when you follow these false prophets. It's cult of personalities, man. And our elders and apostles, man, they've been A1 since day one. All right? Going through scriptures, giving sound advice, actually giving that advice according to the scriptures. But you all, man, y'all like following who you want to follow, and that's the problem. That's why you get dealt like this. Jeremiah 14. And it says, then Yahweh said unto the prophets, said unto me, the prophets, prophesied lies in my name. I sent them not, neither have I commanded them, neither spake unto them. They prophesy unto you a false vision and divination, a thing of naught, and the deceit of the heart. And hey, they talking about building an Israelite. Pastor Dowell wanted to build an Israelite community. He letting Esau in the conversation, in the congregation and shit. Right? And I ain't basing Esau based on skin color. But he's letting Edomites in his congregation. It's all a money grab. It's a Christian church with a Hebrew Israelite spin. Right? It says, verse 15, it says, therefore, thus say Yahweh concerning the prophets that prophesied in my name, and I sent them not. Yet they say, sword and famine shall not be in this land. By sword and famine shall those prophets be consumed. And these prosperity pimps is what they do. No evil's gonna come. It's all fucking fun and games. It's a Hebrew barbecue. It's an Israelite party. And it keeps happening, man. And now they're all getting exposed. From the ones that are in the Christian churches to the ones that try to sit here and take on Israel as their cloak for maliciousness in this thing. The Lord is finding all you out. The Lord is finding all you out. This is Micah 2:11. Micah 2:11, it says, if men walk in the spirit and falsehood, if men walking in the spirit and falsehood do lie, saying, I will prophesy unto thee of wine and strong drink, he shall even be a prophet of this people. And that's the problem. Because that's why Jake picked niggas like this to follow. Because they prophesy of wine and strong drink. It's good times. You get to do this, you get to do that. You women get to fucking sit here, but you have a say-so in what goes on in the body. The woman is equal to the man. And those things are not in the scriptures. But that's who Jake picked. And because you pick, instead of letting the Lord pick, these things happen. You end up getting abused. Right? But the Lord's still going to address these things. You niggas that are using the name of the Lord as a cloak of a maliciousness. Right? Doing all this shit. Yeah, Jacob might be getting deceived. The scriptures, the Lord said, the deceived and deceiver is his. Jake might be getting deceived, but you're going to pay in the end. You are going to pay in the end, man. I just want to get into that, man. Lord willing, this is edifying. Watch your teachers, man. Discern between those that serve the Lord and those that serve him not.